Welcome back. Our next guest is a young, very talented illustrator who's caught the eye of major fashion magazines and fashion shows. Please welcome Talia Zoref.
Hi,
hello, nice to meet you.
You too.
I love your work, and this is all really
you.
exciting. I mean, illustration, we're seeing a lot of people that are doing like comic strips, and there's like people are finding an outlet and a way to actually make careers out of it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, first of all, is this something you always had, that you would be in class and you were the one like drawing everyone?
Yeah, well, for sure. I used to draw like everywhere on like the tables and stuff like that. And I always knew I wanted to go into fashion, but like I thought, you know, drawing is just a hobby. And then I went and started fashion design school in Toronto in George Brown College, and I really understood that what I actually like doing is the illustration part. That's like my passion. But obviously fashion was an inseparable part of it. So I decided, you know, kind of to try and combine them both. And I met, I came across, I would say, a few fashion illustrators from like overseas, and also I had a good friend, my fashion illustration teacher, Danielle Metter, that made me realize it could be a career. And now, especially with social media,
the rest is endless. Like, yeah, so like, for example, on Instagram, like you did something like, what are you drawing? Like a Valentino, in the case of Valentino, a fashion show or just something? Because they shared it and you reached like millions, just like that?
I was just, you know, starting my fashion illustration career and really not knowing how to approach it exactly. But I did know that Instagram was a big part of it, and that a lot of fashion illustrators I know succeeded lately because of Instagram. So I said, you know what, why not just share my drawings? And I opened up my, like, you know, profile, Talia Zoref style. I'm like, okay, let's share a few drawings.
And like this fear of like, I'm going to do it, but then what if no one else finds it as good as I feel like it is?
Yeah, and then, you know, I started sharing it, and suddenly one day I see like I got all these followers, and I'm noticing like Valentino reposted my drawing from their fashion show.
So what's happened since? First of all, show us some of them as we talk about it. So now you go, so your illustrations actually been featured in the magazines too?
Yeah. For example, this one was featured in Vogue and Elle, to put it up here,
let's see how we could, let's see. We're going to find the camera somewhere, but anyway, go ahead. So
so this one actually opened an article about me in Vogue and Elle, which was also a milestone. It was just amazing.
What's better than that?
And then I have, you know, an illustration of a fashion icon. Do you recognize her?
Nameless.
Yeah.
And did this get as far as her desk?
So just, I always felt I love drawing Anna because she's kind of a comic character for me that's so fashionable. Like, even though she's a real woman, right? But she has this attitude to her, so I always love drawing her. This is a runway illustration from Lanvin, from the Lanvin show that I attended in
Turn
March.
it a little bit this way. There you go.
Oh, here we go. So yeah, from Prada Resort.
How cool! And how long does it take you to do these? Are you and are you like a court reporter? Like you're in there just like you see in court sketches?
So this is an example of something I actually drew like off the runway while I was watching. But these ones, like for example, the ones I showed you, and also like an illustration like this, is something that takes me something like, I don't know, 45 minutes to do. So it's something I do after the show. And basically I'm invited because, not only because I draw so, you know, so great, it's also because it's a commercial thing for them today. With social media, I have a big following, and for art fans and fashion fans. And also, my work gets featured in all kinds of fashion.
This is really unbelievable. So like, how many followers? I mean, do you have like, how many followers?
I have 55,000 followers now, and I really hope.
And this just happened without, because you think you're going to do this and like, oh my God, I got to do like optimization and like follow other people and like this race to get followers, and it just like that.
Well, I think because I'm an illustrator and I had an opportunity for so many pages to share me. I mean, the New York Times and Donatella Versace herself shared.
But like she shared it without you having to do an @ sign and hoping that she'd see it. Like they just
I was just like drawing her literally and uploading to my page, and just, you know, you tag Donatella Versace, and then boom, she sees it. It's crazy, right?
Wow.
Really and amazing. Moschino and Valentino, like I said, and many more. I mean,
who's your dream? This is the last question. Who would be your dream person to have a chance to sit in sketch?
I'm thinking. Well, when it comes to, like, I would say an Israeli person, so I would say Gal Gadot, of course.
Hey, woohoo!
She's a total inspiration. But if you say internationally, wow, maybe some people that like
who from the fashion
like Coco
world?
Chanel, I would love to.
So like a designer,
live.
not a model.
Yeah, even though I did a lot of work, you know, inspired by her, and I worked with Chanel recently. Drawing her and capturing her essence live, it would be something like unforgettable.
All right, well, from your lips to God's ears. Thank you.
Thank you so
and
much.
Continued success. It's really great what you're doing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place.